Hello, I'm back. I'm terrible. I was supposed to... Hi, sir. Hi, Garrett. I was supposed to play this last Saturday and Sunday. I was also supposed to play it the Sunday before that, and did none of those things. So as punishment, I shall completely forget how to play the game, and do a terrible job. Was I standing here because I did this one? Finished it? Gave up on it? I'm gonna go find an easier one, for sure. Even though there really might not be anymore. There might not be any more easy ones. Space is dark, let us light your way. I didn't see that poster before. Also, do I have a, like... I don't have a map. No, certainly not. Somebody threw a basketball into the pool. Is that a puzzle? It is. Alright, maybe the second puzzle will explain the catch. Red, blue. What you talking about? Blue, red. Which one is the... I forgot my controls. I have a run fast button, don't I? Space is the retract button. Shift is not. A. Still woefully unclear how these are different, but I'll take it since they're easy. Oh, so that's what's different. That's what I couldn't figure out. Once you've committed to one, you have to do that whole thing without touching any of the others. No, it's gonna be impossible. There. Is that one blue? Oh, I guess they're red, orange, blue. Okay. I mean, these kind of make it easier in a way because you know that you... Aerial view. Also, apparently I have inventory while I'm in the terminal. Interesting. G. all 4 of the corner ones look difficult to touch. Like, very difficult to touch. Alright, what if I did the top and bottom ones first, right? I go like that. That's gonna make it impossible to... Let me do it anyway. And then, like... Yeah, but I'll never be able to touch that. I hope I didn't go all the way through this one just to find out... Oh, yeah, actually, it's the hardest one ever. Sorry. There's an idea whose time has come, but unfortunately, it's still... Yeah, this is a thing that I have to figure out. How did these things work? If you see something that's got 2 corners blocked, it means you're only going to ever circle around it once. No, it kind of means you can't even circle around it ever. You really can't. You can't. It means you can't do that. You can't touch both of the barnacled sides. You could, though, if you came directly from above. Right, like that, you could come up. But from an angle, you can't. Yeah, you really can't. Alright, so 3 possibilities. One is that we do the top and bottom first. 2 is that we do the left. Man, how would you ever get those 2? Right? There's no way. So we can almost completely eliminate, unless that's the puzzle. Unless the puzzle is you do have to get those first. No, let's. This seems reasonable. Let's go with this assumption. To come up, so yeah, how do I get the last one? Oh, there we go. Basketball in the water.
What do you know? It looks like you're actually getting somewhere. Go team. Every anchor you take down breathes life into my console up here. It's amazing. Currently, the bridge door is sealed off, but I think that if I get enough control back, I just might be able to force it open for you. That way, you can come up here and let me out, right? Of course, it's easier said than done, but we can cross that bridge when we get to it. Get it?
I did get it.
Never mind.
I also really seemed to not... It said that I had an inventory, but I guess I haven't picked up anything yet. Except for these. Oh, visit a computer terminal to view your inventory, of course. I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, I do. And this is 1 of 5? Yeah, I got a bad feeling about that. Yeah, we'll maybe save this one. I mean, I could maybe solve the first one, too. And then just be sad. Let's get those two taken care of. Dumb. Why am I doing this? Well, a couple steps from completion is... There are many things that are only one step from completion. Bathroom?
You know, I've been aboard a few ships with pretty dire issues in the shower department. The Alabaster is not one of them. We've got it all. Good water pressure, dials that actually perform as advertised, and a seemingly endless supply of hot water. I'm sure you can appreciate that, as a traveler yourself. I mean, your ship is pretty compact. I bet your shower is tiny. You have a shower, right? I'm going to choose to believe that you do.
So many of these. There's far too many of these. Here's the map. Where am I? I'm on the map. 12 systems online, 2 systems unresponsive, 61 systems offline, 49 unresolved issues. That's floor 1, floor 2, floor 3. I don't see me on the map, but that's okay. And these are all the things she's been saying to us.
Huh? Oh, really? Did you have to come in here? It's just such a mess. Sorry. Messy room never really bothered me. I've heard it's a sign of intelligence, but honestly, if that were true, I probably wouldn't be stuck in this damn cockpit. Oh, if only I were trapped in there. I still never finished Pocketbook Wrestlers 3. It's crossed my mind a few times while I've been up here. God knows I've got time to finish it now. Last time I played I was stuck, but I reckon I now know how to get the paperclip mask from the stationary mountain to unlock the rubber band belt. Hey, maybe when we get out of here we can play something together. We'll have a lot of time to kill getting back to civilization. I have to warn you though, I'm rather competitive. Oh, Vermilion. I miss that old man. He just had this, like, warmth, you know? I could tell him about anything, and he would just summon wisdom like it was nothing.
It's me.
He's from Earth as well, which, I don't know, it's just nice. I've never been there. He actually left Earth for the first time to come on this mission. That's what all the photos are of. His life on Earth.
Alright.
I know Pistachio was particularly interested in a photo album of his house. She used to sit and flick through it in her downtime. He used to live on the coast next to an ocean. Can you believe that?
Alright, so this is gonna have probably a whole lot of lore. Each of these rooms is gonna have, she's gonna talk about the person in there. That's fine.
What's... Oh, don't think I want to talk about this. Not now. Maybe never. Ugh. So empty. Almost clinical. Why is everything lined up like that? Just so you're aware, this is how everyone's bedroom looked before we moved our stuff in. Minus the fish, of course. Canary sure loved her fish.
Are the fish a puzzle?
Maybe she related to them on a personal level, you know? All cold-blooded and scaly, blank, expressionless eyes, her mouth doing that thing where it opens and closes all the time, but nothing of any value ever comes out. Nah, she was all right. It is so cozy in here. A vanilla-scented candle would not go amiss in here, would it? I used to come here all the time. Marmalade and I, we would come sit in here for hours with the fire on and just chill, you know? I don't know if you've noticed this about me, but I'm kind of talkative. He was the opposite, the anti-Juniper, if you will. I think the time we spent together in here really helped us, or me at least, wind down and deal with being out here for so long. Whoa. This is crazy. I've never been in here before. If Canary found out about the state of this place, she would flip a... Wait, what did he do to the bed? How did he sleep? This man is an enigma. I remember hearing about this creature on Earth, right? A farm animal? I heard they slept standing up. Maybe Aubergine was the same. He did have augmented legs. Come to think about it, I also remember hearing that a common pastime of Earthfolk was to tip over these animals while they slept. Oh, suddenly I find myself filled with regret, dreaming of what could have been.
So is this one that I started before? Oh, it was only one level. Okay. A little bit inconvenient to not have access to the map while walking around. Was this the beginning of the game? Yes. Alright, I'll have to remember this. I didn't actually see a way to like input things, but on the terminal there was an option to, or no, not on the terminal, but on some things that we've found there have been so tough. Was this one that I worked on for a while? It is. I remember this one already, immediately. That I did like, not like that. only so many ways to do it, and one of them is correct. That's not it. Let me try the work backwards approach from here. From the door, which way am I coming in? I've got to be coming in from the top, I think. I can't really touch this one and then go straight to the door. I really can't. So we're definitely coming in from the top. Could go... Are we going to, at the very end, go like that? So I just need to touch those two at the bottom. See, that's the tough part. I would... Oh, no. Marg. We go without circling that one. What can I... It's almost it. This is completely not it. If only. I don't want to keep agonizing over the beginning because I feel like it's set in stone, but maybe it's not. No. Look at it. It is. There's no... Unless I... That's definitely not going to work ever. Ugh, and this is just puzzle number 1 of this area. Brutal. Brutality. Finish him. Alright, so we'll assume this is really the start. And then what? Over here like that. Now I'm... See, again, I'm ruining it by touching that one early because I've already established. I think I've already established. The last thing that we touch has to be that one up there, which means not circling it beforehand. Unless, I don't know why I did that. Yeah, this one seems wild. I don't get it. This would be so... This is the correct answer. They just designed the puzzle wrong. I see how it works. So where's the other thing that leads there? There isn't one. Oh, this is one that I already solved? I guess it'll be green if I still need to do it? No. Okay. So the rule here is you have to go through it once. Is twice okay? Twice is okay. Oh, twice is only okay if it says 2. And no touching the sides allowed. Anyway. Shoo-ba-doo-doo. It's not the answer. Most assuredly not the answer. How am I going to get through that one twice? Oh, so close. It's really not. It's really not. And it never will be. That works? Oh, no, it's this that doesn't work. Ah. Stuck. Stuck forever. Like a rat in a trap made of filaments. It's definitely not gonna work. Right? Right? No. No. It's so funny to think, like, if I knew the answer... 6 seconds of running around, we'd be done. That's not gonna work. Edit out the thinking time when I put this on YouTube. Filament speedrun. Slightly edited. Speaking of YouTube, man, I'm never gonna get caught up. Still working on uploading Hollow Knight, which was a very long time ago. I have so many things that I want to, like, I've had a desire to go back and finally finish watching Umineko, which I watched all the way up to the final, like, chapter and then stopped watching it and then restarted watching it like 3 times. And I really should watch it because I want to know how it ends. This is too perfect. It makes me think that it's supposed to work, but it didn't. Because I was reminded of it because there was a post where I got to make an Umineko reference. Somebody was talking about Knox's Decalogue. The 10 Commandments of good storytelling for detective fiction. And it dawned on me what an amazing game. Like, I guess I had forgotten or never, like, stopped to appreciate what Umineko is about. It starts off as a, you know, thriller, I guess?
It was me that put the request in for these old machines. They take me back to being a teenager. I get so wrapped up in the nostalgia of it all. I used to bike down to the arcade after school most days. There was this one kid who went by Red. She held the high score on practically every machine in there. Greedy, I know. I set out to beat her at my favorites. Spent a lot of time and pocket change trying too. Never managed it though. For some reason it really stuck with me. I figured that with all the spare time I would have out here, I could take another shot at getting those scores, get some closure on that front. Well, it took a few weeks, but I finally came out on top. It felt amazing. Then Aubergine walked in the next day and bumped me back to second, which did not.
Is it Snake? No, it's not trying to eat the dots, it's trying to avoid them. You know, you start out with, oh, it's like this thriller, like a bunch of people are being murdered, and then at the end of the story, as they're wrapping up, one of the characters is like, wait a minute, that story didn't make any sense, because there's no such thing as witches. Like, no, there totally was. And he's like, this would be a bad story in that case. Like, there's an explanation for how this could have happened without any supernatural whatever. And they're like, oh, really? And it gets into this fight. And halfway through the story, they start introducing, like, actual meta-fiction characters, like Dlanor, who's like, I show up in stories in order to kill people whose existence makes the story crap. It's like, if I can prove that you're a bad story element person because you are using secret doors, or you are, you know, cheating in some way by being a detective who withholds clues from the audience, then I'll kill you with my meta sword. What are you? Filament Corporation magazine. 10 years of them, huh? Okay. I can't pick it up. I can't take it with me. I can zoom. I'm not going to. I am going to. I zoomed.
Right. I need you to bear with me for a second, because I've got a vent here. When we were all selected for this mission, we could submit requests for things we wanted to have on board. These requests would be evaluated on costs and necessity and whatnot. Now, the Filament Corporation were pretty accommodating on the matter. There was one thing I requested that got denied. I wanted a dance floor. You know, one of the ones with all the colored tiles and flashing lights? Now, I know a little unreasonable, it was a long shot, but think about the morale benefits. Unsurprisingly, my request was denied. Whatever, I was fine with it. But then I get on board and find that they've given Canary an entire pool. Now I know what you're thinking. Isn't a pool just a hole in the ground? Well, you're right. It is just a hole in the ground. A hole containing 400 gallons of water. Do you know how heavy that is? Heavier than a dance floor, and you can't spill a dance floor.
So it might have turned out to be a lot easier than I thought. I spoke too soon. Because it looks like you kind of have to work from the inside out, right? Probably, arguably. I think you have to work from the inside out. Better on the dance floor. But you better not kill the groove. Hey, hey, it's murder on the dance floor. Copy? No. I then immediately do these ones next. Maybe. But how will I get down to the final one? Doesn't work. Woof. That works for some reason. Hey, nauseum. Still making my way through this. Firmament? Does it? It does not. What's firmament? Did you tell me about that before? Is it a thing? Is it a recommended thing? Oh! I'll be playing that. I guess. If you remind me. If you remind me, I'll play it. I think this might be incorrect. If I were to first come down here and do this one, when it's much easier, so much easier, look at that. Then I come over here and do this. Then I don't make any mistakes ever. Best streamer NA? Best streamer NA. Yikes. No, it's no. No way. Easy. Why don't they make hard video games? This is not the solution. Ah, how am I ever... Alright. No, I guess we'll just... Oh, that one's so tough. Alright, leave that one. Maybe I do. Do I hit this one? Whoops. Okay, go like that. That's totally incorrect. That immediately, right? Right? It's a mistake. It's a mistake. There's no good way to get that one. Oof. Probably only going to play, like, as long as I'm playing puzzle games, I can only do puzzle games for like 2 hours. 3-hour stream just does not work for puzzle games. I find probably part of what's frustrating me a little bit is that I know that there's a lot more game left. if I was like halfway done with the game right now, I'd be enjoying myself more, because I'd be like, all right, like we're getting there. We're not getting there. We are assuredly, indubitably not getting there. But it's fun. It's silly to complain there's too much video game in my video game. Oh wait, I could do that for... Can't I? I can. Do that first. Then... So close, but so far. I can touch it. Can't touch it. Down, no. Steven Sausage Roll? Kind of. Different, yes. Different. It's a different kind of spatial puzzle than that. Steven Sausage Roll, I would hit ones where it didn't even feel like I could really work on it the way I can work on this one. All right. What if I rewind? I'll have to remember that that's there. Wrong one. Shoot. Oh, I don't want to abandon the beginning. This might be incorrect. All three of these guys right here are what makes it difficult. In order to get them, you have to be coming from that one half of them and loop back around immediately. Like that. What was wrong with... This is just exactly what I tried before, and then... I'd have to loop around here, which is not gonna work. Maybe I secretly don't actually like... I mean, that was kind of what happened with board games. I would go to, like, a weekly board game night and stuff like that until I was eventually like, man, I actually hate board games. I actually completely don't see the point of a board game. But I do like puzzle games. As much as I kind of, like, gave the Turing test a little bit of flack for being too easy, maybe it was actually the sweet spot that I like. Maybe it was actually, like, maybe that was my type of puzzle game. One where pretty much every puzzle I get to, I go, oh, I see the solution. So what if we do that for... No, there's no way... Look, I can't... Sure I can. Sure I can. the same thing kind of happened with tabletop games, like D&D. I was into, like, LARPs, like theatrical LARPs, role-playing type LARPs, not buffer LARPs where you hit each other. And I would also do, like, D&D, and then I discovered Magic the Gathering, and I'm like, I was almost immediately like, oh wait, I don't actually like D&D. I like role-playing, and I like strategic, creative gaming. I don't like doing them together. I don't like putting both of them into the same pie. Why a pie? I don't know. This isn't even close to correct. Stop running around and touching things. This is the wrong solution. Go away. It was better before. Better before I messed it up. The more I think about it, the more I'm unsure how I'm ever going to hit this one. I mean, I can go like, This one is awful. In order to get this, I need to go from underneath it and back up. There's only 3 things. There's only 3 nodes here that are farther north than this one. So you have to come from one of those and then leave. Like, go back up. When would I ever have the occasion to hit one of these, come down and touch this, then go back up and not ruin everything? By going like that. Or by going this way and having nothing to do. What if we go way, way back? Even like this, I don't know what to do. If I go super early on, hit all 3 of these. This is the same thing I just had, though. No, it's not. Hit this. Or I'm trying to think, like, oh, if I hit this one, if I hit this one first, let's leave this one alone. A race, is it? Very well, Garrett. I just saw you started playing it as well. Oh, I see. I already did this one. just doing. This is just the